Anyway.
Jay Allard may be departing Microsoft. He is apparently on a sabbatical at the moment, and I guess the basis of the rumor is that Microsoft has canceled their Courier project, which was basically their
That's a bummer.
tablet thing, what was going to be the iPad thing.
That little mock-up video.
That thing was
cool.
Crazy.
Well, apparently Microsoft does not believe in it so much as the kibosh has been put. And yeah, I don't know why I really bring this up. Jay Allard hasn't been involved in the games business for a long time now. Like, he left before the launch of the Zune.
As far as I'm concerned, he's been there day and date. Every day. Key figure. Let's say second most important person in the video game.
Remember that first couple years of the Xbox?
Yeah.
You had the Holy Triumvirate up there on the slanted stage.
With their weird headsets.
Oh, that slanted stage
Allard
so weird.
and
those pretty people behind them that were paid to clap.
Yes.
Crackling with fake excitement.
And it was Allard and Robbie Bach and Peter Moore.
Yeah.
It was fun because they were still learning.
Yeah.
Like, they were still...
That's what it was,
They were still figuring it out. They had their agency that said, like, no, you guys need to fucking image your shit up. And they're like, all right, well, we'll go super, super slick.
Here's our lipstick microphone, our tucked-in shirts.
And it's like, oh, wait, no, now you guys have gone too fake as fuck. Your stiff corporate image is too far gone now.
Peter Moore is pretty slick.
He
pulled it off.
He is, but I'm saying just like with the whole Jay Allard construct.
Yeah.
It's a lot of like tossing to each other and to say, "That's right."
Yeah.
That's right.
Thanks, Jay.
Yeah, thanks, Jay.
So I found myself I was walking along the creek the other day.
I want to sit down and rap to you. Hold on. Let me sit down for a second.
I was walking home along the creek and I was thinking about Jay Allard.
This sounds like a Jay Allard fireside already. I'm into it.
Yeah. And I found myself wondering, like, what came first? Was it like Jay Allard's desire to get in shape and stop?
Oh, we had this conversation in the
office.
We had
this exact discussion last week
on Friday.
Weird. So this was a Sunday that I had this conversation with myself.
Yeah.
Almost like it came to you in a dream.
Yeah.
Some sort of scented piranha.
Well, I was by the creek, so...
That blueberry guy just jumped right out.
Yeah. Like, hey!
Got message for you.
It's like, what happened? You know, it's like, because, I mean, you know, he wasn't in...
What's your theory?
He was not in tip-top shape.
No, he was a little doughy.
He
had the standard issue Microsoft employee look at the time of just the plaid button down, just like
donuts.
Just like, I look like a guy.
Oh, he was more than a little doughy. He was
pudgy.
He was, yes, at least pudgy.
And like the thinning hair.
If not
and
portly, and he had the bald patch.
Yeah.
He was a man who ate probably how I eat now, let's say.
He looked like...
Or how I used to eat that I no longer eat like.
He looked like a guy that did not have a public persona.
Totally.
Sure. He looked like he was just like, I go to work and I engineer stuff and we figure out how to make technology. Like, he looked like that guy. So Jeff, what's your theory on the coming of...
I think it was mutually beneficial in a lot of ways. I bet it was a case where, you know, he was probably like, you know, I want to better myself, not necessarily for, you know, on camera, whatever. I just, you know, it'd be cool if I was in a little better shape for me.
And then somebody saw that.
And then it happened to, you know, that happened to coincide with people going, man, you got to do this. I'm sure it was like, you know, if someone says, hey, we're going to help you get in shape and we're doing this, and this, you know, it's like if it's part of your job, you're like, okay, cool. Like, I was kind of thinking about doing this anyway. I just didn't have the motivation, and donuts taste good.
They do.
They do.
I think...
I think he got wrapped up in some kind of crazy whirlwind and came out the other end going like, dude, this is awesome. This is like the best shape I've probably been in my life.
I mean,
I'm gonna go hit on women.
Oh yeah, I mean, the only sure thing is, I mean, someone may or may not have told him to do that, but he didn't do it against his will.
Yeah,
I mean, he had to have really wanted that to make that happen.
Well, you know, maybe the fashion side of it was a little more contrived.
Yeah.
Maybe he wouldn't have.
Oh yeah,
he might not have paired hoodie with
he
blazer.
He would not have done the full Allard.
Yeah.
Well, that's the part. Like, yeah, getting in shape and, you know, and cleaning yourself up some. That's one thing. But it was the, like, we need a complete metamorphosis. You need to have the face of your console to be cool and hip. And here are the dead stock limited edition fucking sneakers that he should be wearing, and the raw denim jeans, and like just all of that shit.
I mean, if any nailed it, it was the game.
Yeah,
it's
like
Neil
the last
Strauss
page
to style.
of the game,
It's like I'm fat and pasty.
So what do? You shave
your
head,
you shave your head, you get an earring, you start working out.
It's like literally like
you get a tan.
the instruction manual. It's so
and
weird.
You buy nice clothes.
Yeah.
and you act like an asshole.
I feel like it had to have been brought to him. I think he had the desire. I think he wanted it. He just needed the facilitation. He needed the enabling. And
right.
I think that's...
I don't think you can do that without having to want it.
He was in probably enough of a position of prominence that they could have provided like a nutritionalist and a personal trainer.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, they clearly had. He had a shopper.
And there was very obviously a stylist there. Yeah.
And then he exploded. And then they created a
started-
monster.
He got a little
and-
too close to
yeah,
the sun.
Yeah, he's like, you can't touch me.
Do you think? Yeah. Do you think there was just like a bad meeting with Ballmer, and he was like, "We need to bust this fucker down."
It's like
He's got too much sway. He thinks too highly of himself.
Well, I don't know what story you read, but
he's
that's
hitting on female game journalists. This has to end.
I don't know what story you're reading here, but that's purportedly what ushered him out of the company.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
his big final like shouting match with Ballmer.
I
don't know if that story mentions that or not.
No.
The one I read said like the rumor was that he went straight to Ballmer. He was so angry about the career stuff, and they basically got into it, and they showed him the door.
Nice.
I like to think that meeting was the scene from Network where Ballmer's telling him how it is. I'm going to tell you how it is here. We made you. You want to know about, companies? You think you go out there and dance for the public? And
Yeah, no. Jay Allard bought it. That's the problem, is that he was given an image and then he bought it.
we made you. We can break
He
you.
believed his own hype.
Exactly.
Oh, we don't know that for sure.
And he just ripped the clothes off of him and like threw him out naked. Ripped the earring out of his ear and like
Ow.
threw him out naked.
Did he only have one earring or did he have two?
I think it was one.
I think it was
Really?
the one. It was the one.
It was gold ring, right? It's a gold hoop.
I was just looking at one picture of him and I cannot see the earring, but
Is it the picture where he's like coyly looking to the
No.
side?
It's a really great. I will credit this to Joystick because they found a fantastic picture of him promoting the Zune alongside Bill Gates, and he could not look like he is less interested in being there. He's just like disgusted look on his face, holding up a Zune next to Bill Gates, like fuck this. What the fuck am I?
This ain't extreme.
It's the Zune. Look at it. Join the fucking social,
he's
you
got the-
douchebags.
He's got like the mouth pinched into the real thin
Yeah.
line.
Oh yeah, he's just like
You know what?
Just like
But he
dead-eyed stare.
He does look pretty good there.
he does. He's a
Yeah.
good-looking dude
Yeah,
there,
he's a
no
good-looking
doubt.
dude there. Yeah.
All right.
I just, there comes a time in every man's life where he has to buy some pants.
So where do you? So we're talking pure fantasy here. We don't know that any of this happened. We don't know if Jay Allard is leaving and if this is the reason why. But let's role play a little bit here. Let's say Jay Allard is leaving Microsoft. Where would we? In what fantasy? Where would we like to see him show up next? Like
This chair right here.
aside from guesting on the Giant Bombcast, which is clearly, if anyone knows Jay Allard or knows how to get a hold of Jay Allard, please let him know that we would love to talk to him.
Hosting 1 versus 100. Oh, he's out of Microsoft, right?
He'd be.
Okay.
I think he'd have.
No,
to be,
you mean the TV show?
he's bringing it back himself.
Yeah,
completely.
Dancing with the Stars would be good.
So you think like TV, like not game related whatsoever?
Bad TV.
Bad TV.
Like hosting or like,
no,
like
no,
executive producing?
No,
or?
no, on it. Like he's the weird kind
like
of like
reality star.
Yeah, like Kids Jeopardy kind of like for Dancing with the Stars. Yeah, that's where I want to see him.
I'm trying to think like what company could benefit from a little bit of that Allard magic. Atari could use any kind of magic right now, so I won't disagree with that.
Yeah, but it's like at the same time, like he was never like a huge software guy. Like I don't know that the skill set wise, it's necessarily a great fit to have him heading up some sort of game publisher or developer.
I don't know.
He's a hardware man that's been working on MP3 players.
Yeah.
like
Is he on the tech side or is he on the management side? Like, where'd he come up from? Is he a dude who can like get in there and be like, I can build stuff, or is he just like,
I'm not sure.
I can make this look good.
Send him to Apple.
I don't know what the man's history
He
is.
can make a blazer and a hoodie look pretty fucking good. How
Yeah,
about
send
that?
him to Apple.
Yeah, let him go to Apple
Start
and-
grooming him for
God.
He can
in
engineer
case
a
of
sweet
emergency,
outfit.
break glass.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Well, you know who, like, talking about the hardware stuff, who could actually use him is fucking Sony. Because Sony can't make consumer electronics that people care about to save their goddamn lives right now.
No? Are you saying that Bloggy is not selling?
I'm saying that Make.Believe is a horrible train wreck. And I think that
Yeah,
it couldn't hurt to have, even if it's not his splashy image stuff, he...
I'll get him working on the Droid. Just make like the Droid 2.
Yeah, sure.
That's where I totally could see him.
I guess I could see that, but I guess I just don't know enough about the man's skill set to really say what would be a good fit.
I could just see him doing a presentation
As a man
about the
who's
droid.
worked on the Zune and like tablet type stuff, yeah, like HP or something. But it's like anything's kind of a weird step down. But at the same time, he's been so far out of the public eye for so long.
He just writes a book, like Allard.
Yeah.
And that's it for news.
That is it for news.
That is it for news. Once again, anyone,
I think you call it the eyes of Allard and then have Jeff Minter write the forward.
if you know,
I was going to say he should just go work with Jeff Minter.
if you know Jay Allard, or know how to get a hold of him, hit him up for
You're gonna
us.
cold call Jay Allard.
I'm not. Yeah, if you have Jay Allard's phone number, give it to me, and I will call Jay Allard and say, Jay, what's up? Listen,
You're gonna
we need to talk.
Tell
I
it-
think
tell
a
it's
think a
Bomber.
lot of
Tell him
people-
it's Bomber.
I feel like a lot of people feel like we're like making fun of Jay Allard. with
We
this
kind
stuff.
of
But
are.
I guess maybe we sort of
Dude,
are.
speak for
but it's-
yourself.
But it's at the same time, like
It's more ribbing. I
he
think.
is a
than-
powerful. He is a powerful persona.
He was like when he stopped showing up at Microsoft press conferences, I got sad because he was entertaining.
Yeah.
Whether he was entertaining me in exactly the means that he had intended, it's debatable.
Oh, he's not like there going like, now I'm going to play football with my dogs. What up, marketing man? Like, let's go. Rip it up. Xbox 360 style. Devil hands. You know, it's like,
I mean, it's fake in its own way.
yeah.
It's not that same kind of fake. It was a more sophisticated
Jay,
kind of
Jay
fake.
Allard brought the Xbox 360 to MTV, and now here they are getting ready to do it all over again for Natal stuff and their next press conference.
And
Like
they're
they're
doing it
going
with-
back to MTV.
They're doing it with fucking Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's going to be part of the MTV thing. I guess
Yeah,
it must. It probably is, isn't it? Yeah.
It is. But no, I would love to talk to Jay Allard in a totally serious manner. It is not all Yang talking here.
Yeah.
For sure. Anyways, that's it for news.